Hello everyone. I haven't made a video in a long time. Excuse me in advance for fidgeting. But anyway, on this video I kind of wanted to make about kind of about colorism and things that's going on in our community, and just primarily the instance between Snoop and Gail. I have a lot of respect for Snoop Dogg and all of that. I have a lot of respect for Gail, but I have a lot of respect for him. But I wished in a way would have handled that situation a little differently. I understand he was very emotional, very angry, probably even still very sad, because I know that is also anger sometimes could be also a result of someone that is grieving. But I do wish that he would have handled it a little differently, because part of his response was, "We as a community, this is what we do to one another, this, that, and the other." But then at the same time, it was like, if you listen to what he say, as an individual, it would sound as though he was threatening her life. And for what I heard, he supposedly apologized or what have you since the situation occurred. But it's video, it's social media, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. So even with the apology, certain things are, you can't really always take it fully back. And I'm not agreeing that she was okay to do what she did or say what she said, but the name calling of her, calling her a female dog or whatever, and then threatening her life or sounding as though that is what he was doing, it did seem to be a little bit extreme. So I do pray for peace in the midst of the situation. It is sad for a lot of individuals. For myself, it's still pretty much a shock that Kobe Bryant is deceased and his daughter in the format that they passed. And I do pray, the others that was on the helicopter rest in peace as well. Um, but hopefully this will just make people realize life is short. So with that being said, I would pray that people would say, okay, let's come together and realize that with this young girl that was only 13, Kobe Bryant only been in his 40s, and this a horrific incident or accident, that hey, we need to come together. We need to focus on loving one another. We need to build. We need to be there for our youth. We need to enjoy life to the fullest. Um, and yes, I guess the media, as people were saying, need to be held a standard. But if people would stop feeding into the negative energy that the media dish out, because you have to understand, this is how these people make their money. They make their money off of you all that choose to feed into it, like you did with the R. Kelly situation when she interviewed him and she said derogatory things toward him that were hurtful or whatever the case may be, you know and with Hollywood in general and all that too. One thing I've noticed is that when they want to make a lot of money off individuals, they will build them up. And for people, that choose to go this route, basically idolize these people, basically worship these people. That's what they're feeding into your mind to do if you are that type of person and hold on to that. But then once they also, sometimes they go the other route of making money off these people, or if they feel like that person or people did not succumb to what they wanted them to succumb to, what they'll do the flip side. And for a person, I hate to say it, that is weak minded, they will start making derogatory statements, start accusing them of pedophilia or whatever the case may be. And 9 times out of 10, you people are going to follow that and believe it and constantly share it on social media and like it and this, that, and the other, make negative, derogatory marks, degrading that person, being very hurtful, and not even really knowing the full story or whatever the case may be. So this is what they do. This is not anything new. Unfortunately, it was toward Kobe Bryant. I understand that he's deceased, and a lot of people, oh, he couldn't defend himself. But even still, this is what Hollywood does. You guys are not new to this. You're not familiar with the process, and they would not be successful in doing this, or they would not make money in the way they make money in this format if people would not feed it and entertain it. The less people that feed into this and entertain it and like it and applaud it and cheer up and down at these people's demise when they do bring it out, when they're alive. People have killed themselves behind things that the media have said, and it may not always be true, but because the world chooses to believe in the nonsense and praise them for spreading this nonsense, and they spread it, people will spread it. This is the result. So we're gonna have to make a choice. And you gotta, if you know better, you do better. So let's do better. God bless everybody. Have a blessed day.